It was meant to be, I put my life on it. I ain't come this far just to die from it. You ain't on my way, nigga. Get out my way, on the way, I'ma stop till I'm.
Yo, it's my boy Serion, coming out with his new album called Nebula. Not everybody you love applies, okay? Got your girl Tiffany J on the first track. Check him out.
Get out my way, on the way, I'ma stop till I'm.
Say that you want me. Say that you need me now. Say that you want me. Say that you need me now. Coming up this high, thinking about you. Can't wait till next time. Knocks on my door. You the John Doe I've been waiting for. What we gon' do? What you got planned? What's in your mind? Down to explore. This John Doe I've been waiting for. Say that you want me. Say that you need me now. Say that you want me. Say that you need me now. It's funny, it's running into you. Remember last time. It's funny, it's running into you. Remember last time. Now I'm here. What you got planned? What's in your mind? Down for whatever. Did you know I'm gonna come with it? Come with the 10 minutes. I want you stare into these pretty brown eyes. Hey guys, this is Tiffany J coming to you live. 10 minutes with yours truly. I hope you like the show. Check it out. What's up, everybody? I'm back. It's been about a week and a lot has happened. It is now 12:30, April the 9th. It's a Friday and I'm on my way to work. Our main goal is to get there on time, and that is what we will do. So today I wanted to kind of work through these thoughts in my mind. I already worked through them silently by myself, but I'm just trying to express to you guys. If you're ever dealing with being anxious or have anxiety about a thing, I'm going to walk you through what I literally just went through. So I recently, as of yesterday, I locked my hair. I interlocked it. I'm just going to try something new, try something different, and commit to it for a while and see how I like it. I've always been intrigued about it, and I just want to see what it looks like for me. So going into it, I've done all of my research on what to do, how to do, and I said I was going to do it myself, etc., etc. So I had time yesterday to kill. I said about 3 hours. I think it'll take me 3 hours, which I have about, it should be between 1 to 150 locks in my head. So I was like, I could do that in 3 hours. That's how when I twisted my hair, it took me about 3 hours. I was like, I think I could interlock it all in 3. And so I did that while watching the Justice League, and then I took a nap. And before I locked my head, because you still have a decision. Of course I could undo it, it would take a while, but making the decision was the hardest part. And then now living with my decision is also very difficult. What I find is making a commitment is different when you actually do it. And all the experiences or all the feelings that I'm experiencing are valid, they're okay. And I'm feeling, sometimes I'm having second thoughts, like, why did I do this? Because now I look back at my old pictures and I'm like, okay, well, I can't do my fro again, etc., etc. So what, did I make a mistake? Is this going to affect my music career, my artistry? All of those thoughts come to mind. So I'm trying to also identify, who am I as an artist? Am I my hair? Does that define who I am? Does it make me more or less of a Tiffany J or not? Or is it the energy that I give off? Those are the things that I'm questioning. And currently, I'm not my hair, I am the person and the energy that I give off and present to the world. I know this, and I've seen it. And so as time goes on, probably around month 2 or 3, I may feel differently. Who knows? It is April, and then 6 months will put me into October, which will be my 8th year anniversary at Michael's, right? So I thought that was a good time to kind of just check back in with myself and reevaluate. It'll be 6 months of me locking my hair, and I realized I want to do a loose interlock, not as tight as I did this go round, and I want looser but small locks. So we'll see what happens. And I told myself, I was like, I really want to just try to commit to this for about a good year or two and see how I feel. And if I love it, I'll keep it. And if I don't, maybe I'll go through the process of taking it out and just keeping my hair. It's only hair, it can grow back. That's how I looked at it. But I've always been intrigued by it, and I said, Tiffany, don't deprive yourself of something that you may want to see and dibble and dabble in. So yes, that's number one. I've had anxiety about that, and going through with the process. 2, right before work, maybe about an hour ago, I got a phone call about work, about something that needed to be done, and I'm getting so much more better at recognizing when I am feeling extremely anxious and what to do about it, in the process to work myself out of that feeling of panic and getting to a place of being proactive so that I can, do better. Living a panicked life is very stressful. And I understand what I was doing in my past. And now that I don't want to live that way anymore, I want to get my mind back to a place of peace. That's what I'm doing. So I literally sat and I told myself, I feel anxious. That's what I said to myself. I was like, I feel very anxious right now. Why do I feel anxious? Because of something that happened at work. And I said, okay, the positive is that I had a solution and I knew where things were. And what I've learned is, in becoming a leader and being a leader, you do take the fall for everything. It is your responsibility. And that now what I learned is I understand the value in the follow-up. Without the follow-up, you might as well have not expressed or said anything. The follow-up, the rules that you set in place, the boundaries that you're trying to maintain, or the standard that you want to have, would be all for nothing without the follow-up and the follow-through. And so that's the lesson that was learned today. I promise you, things happen in life, and if you're not looking with the mindset of okay, what can I get out of this? What is the positive? What's the takeaway? What's the teachable moment? If you're not looking for that, then you'll basically repeat these same cycles, of madness over and over again, and you'll never be able to grow and become better. So I will say, when I get ready to go to work, I'm going to talk to my store manager and tell him, I apologize. Thank you so much for, This is what I got from it. This is what I need to do better at, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I love that I have good people that I work with that you can have healthy communication and conversations with. This is helping me so much, in my work life, in my music life, and also in my personal life. It's just an honor and a blessing to have people who know how to handle themselves. So in regards to being anxious and overly concerned and overthinking about things, I would say, when you know that you know who you are and what you have going on for yourself, don't allow anybody else to make you feel some kind of way about yourself, or that you're wrong for thinking the way that you think, or that you need to change. You may need to tweak and flex your communication. You may need to change how much you extend or express to said individual. But if you've done the work, like Ayana, Fix My Life, Ayana says, if you've done the work, then trust to know that the results that you put out are something that triggers something that they need to work on. That's how I look at it. So I hope I'll get there on time. I've left in enough time to get there on time, but it's always some kind of weird traffic, random traffic. So we'll see what's up. That's what I wanted to say about anxiety and being in panic mode and literally telling myself, because I get to the point where I'm like, I'm gonna go to work, but I say to myself, I don't want to go, and then but I have to go. It's inevitable, right? And then when I'm there, what I don't want to do is have such a negative mindset while I'm there that I don't get anything done. So it's like, how do you transform your mind so that you can be present in the moment and in moments that you don't want to be there? How do you do that? And it's kind of like what I do in music and on the stage, which I'm thankful that these things kind of intertwine and help me in every single aspect. I say to myself, okay, let's go. We got this performance to do. Nothing else matters. This is where we are. Still validating your feelings and kind of talking through, having positive self-talk to say, I can understand why X, Y, and Z happened. And now readjusting and realigning yourself to implement a new plan. And that's what I told my coworker one day. I said, I come into work every day with a plan. And then I also allow myself to be flexible enough to know that the plan may change, right? And I have to be okay with that. And I tell him, or I encourage him to do the same. Like, you have to be aware that the plan may change due to whatever may happen. And it's okay. It's such it's not easy to do, but when you do that and then you let your life kind of do the same thing, it kind of it makes your going with the flow a little bit easier, knowing that things are subject to change as they always are, and then you'll be okay. So this edition of 10 Minutes with Me is a reflecting moment, and I hope that if you were going through something this week, that you take time to breathe, shake, let it go, and just talk yourself through your process of why you feel the way that you feel and how you can get to a positive state of mind. What you think and what you feel are two different things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can feel terrible. And I had said to myself, I was like, every day is not going to be a great day. Every day is not going to be a bad day. But why only celebrate those amazing days? Because you're going to have some bad ones too. And when those come along, appreciate them from what they are, and then go into your mind and figure out what it is that you need to learn from the situation. So I was so thankful to be in my right mind to say, okay, I feel terrible right now. I feel very terrible right now, but what is my mind telling me? You know what I mean? What is my mind saying that I can do? Not to eliminate the feeling, because that's why I'm here. That's why I'm human, to have this feeling, right? And so it's okay, because just as valid as my positive experiences are, or my feelings, my negative emotions are just as valid too. So yeah, that's where I'm at. That was another edition of 10 Minutes with Tiffany J. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves, because I know I did. You can find more episodes on my website, www.tjayetaylor.com, and go to podcasts. But don't stop there. Hop on over to the music tab and rock out to your favorite Tiffany J records, starting with my latest single, Work For It. Available for streaming and downloads on all major platforms, with a bomb video showcase on YouTube featuring the Queen City, Charlotte, North Carolina.
What's up, Dance World? This your boy Herschel KG. This beautiful lady is...
I'm Tiffany J.
If you missed out last week, you do not want to miss out this week, because last week was lit.
Amazing. So, if you want to be in the building, make sure you go to purplecharlotte.com. Reserve your spot.
Yeah.
Okay? And if you can't make it, it's all right, because you can go to Purple Charlotte Steppers Club on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And do what?
Join us live.
6:30 on Thursdays. We'll see you there, okay? We your hosts, Tiffany J.
Herschel KG.
Deuces.
Deuces.
We'll see you there.